guys, it's still March 3rd, Thursday, and I'm going to play around with a page. I got a magazine flyer in the mail, and I may take these pages apart, but I may not, I'm not sure. But I'm going to leave it in for now. Right now what I want to do is just take this page here, and I'm going to play with some masking tape, and I'm going to mask off the page, and I'm going to do that in fast forward, but I'll do one just to show you the general idea of what I'm going to do. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to put a coat on this page of collage page. I thought about using clear gesso, but it is gritty and I don't want grit. And I want the colors to show through the page. If I could find my brush, there it is. So, and I just tried the masking tape on this type paper and it tore off some, so I don't want that going on. So, I'm going to cover it with a sealer, and hopefully that will prevent the tape from sticking when I get ready to do it. Now I'm going to take the masking tape. I've torn off several strips and I put it down on my mat. This is kind of taking some of the sticky away, so hopefully it won't stick to the page when I go to tear them up, but we'll see. And now I'm going to cover the places that I would like to preserve on here, most of them anyway. Got all the tape down that I want down, and I've been trying to decide how I want to proceed with this, and I think what I'm going to do is just take black paint. I was thinking of gesso, and maybe I will use gesso. Maybe I want it to be kind of chalky, and I think this is more of a glossy. So maybe I will use black gesso. So hold on, let me get that and I'll come back, and actually, I'm going to get it when I come back. I'm just going to start putting down gesso, and I'll do that in fast forward. To do is take a stencil and put it over my page here before I peel up the tape. The tape is still down, and I don't know if this is going to turn out or not. I'm just winging it. I hope it does. I think it'd be kind of cool, but I'm going to place the stencil down, and I'm going to stencil in some white gesso. If I can find it. It's in the middle of all my mess here. Okay. I need a place to put it though. There's no room on my mat. It's so crowded with paints and stuff. Alright, let's find a stencil brush that I want to use. Okay. And let's just dab the white gesso on. And again, it probably won't be the most neat in the world, but at least it'll give me part of the shape. So I'm going to do the rest of this in fast forward. While this is still drying, I will tell you a second. What I'm going to do next is, and this may make no sense, I don't know. When we're done, we'll know if it's going to turn out and look right or not. But the masking tape, if it pulls up properly, will be your own handmade washi tape, basically. But so that's why I'm going to continue with this washi tape on here, and hopefully it won't ruin this. But I'm going to take some colors that were in the page, and the colors that I remember seeing were a green, an orange, it's like a lime green, white. I'm not sure what else, but I might bring in just odd colors that I want to bring in. So we're going to start with those two colors, and I probably want an orange that's a little bit more orangey. And we're just going to play. We're going to just do some doodling, and then when I get done, I'll come back and talk to you. So just get a paintbrush and start playing and doodling. Okay, I've dried it a little bit. Probably not enough, but I don't like waiting, so I'm going to pull the under paper out and hang on a second so I get it off. Okay, and I'm just going to lay it on the page and see if there's any extra paint I can get up that's not dry. Some, not a lot. I like it this way, but we're not going to leave it this way. We're going to pull off all the tape, and I'm going to set the tape down here on the mat because we're going to probably have to work more on the tape to make it look pretty. So I'll do that and I'll come back. So far, what I feel like I got out of the deal was some pretty washi tape. All I have to do is add a little more color to some of the places that didn't get covered. The problem I had was I couldn't remember. I'll get you close to see a little section of it. I couldn't remember. Well, I could remember. I couldn't see where the tape was to be able to pull it off. So I had to take some time and find all the beginnings and ends of the tape. So that was an issue, but And I think I put too much tape down. I think I should have gone for more of a less tape is better thing, because it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But this is what we have so far. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to bring in a gold, and I think I'm going to cover up in here. I thought maybe I would leave it and like it, but I don't like it, so we're going to cover it up. Anyway, that's the next step. I do love the washi tape though. That's really pretty. So that's the next step. I'm going to take some gold and I'm going to cover a lot of this in here. I may leave little bits and pieces open. I don't know. We'll see when I get there, but that's what I'll be doing. What I'm going to do is put down some gesso, because the gold is just going to be too see-through. So I thought it might be. I tested it a little bit before I got started, and it is. So I'm going to put down some white gesso first, and then I'm going to put down the gold, and then I'm going to go into another color, and I'm just going to keep playing with it until I get it where I like it, and then I'll come back and talk to you. This is where we're at. I've colored in these places where the tape was, because had I known this wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to, it didn't look the way I wanted it to, let's put it that way. It did work the way it's supposed to, but I don't like the way it turned out. When I removed the tape, I didn't like what was left, so I had to paint it. If I had not wanted to keep what was in the book, I could have painted the page, then put the tape down, then done my playing and doodling and color and pulled up the tape, and I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble, but I did. So, you know, just chalk it up to it didn't look the way I wanted it to, so we had to do it a different way. Now what I'm going to do, it's going to be a little tricky. I want to pull an image out of here, and I already see a little bit of the image I want to pull, but I can't trace it out on here with the pens and things that I have, because I don't want to leave any marks in case I screw up and I need to back out. Even though I've sealed this, I just want to do it a different way. So what I'm going to do is take some tissue paper. Actually, it's sandwich wrap. It's the jelly printing. It's deli paper. I'm going to set the deli paper down on top of here, and I can see through it. It's not the easiest, but I wish I could do it a different way. Maybe tissue paper would be better, but I don't think I have white, and if I do, I'm not going to go hunting for it. So we're going to go this route, and I'm going to put it in fast forward, and I'm going to just sketch out what I see here. And then I'm going to come back in and work with that. I'm going to make a template, basically, a mask. So bear with me. I'm going to leave it in fast forward so that you can watch the process. It may not be something you're interested in, but it may be. I don't know. This part here I would normally just leave out, but I'm going to leave it in for those of you who are interested. And I'm going to start pulling out the image that I'm trying to put together here with the pieces that I see that already work. And hopefully I can make it complete. All right. So I'll be back with you in a second and we'll do that. And I'm just going to take a pencil and do my sketching. So I'll be back with you in a second. We'll go fast. Okay, I have my image traced, It's a rough draft. I'm going to have to do some filling in and painting and stuff, but I'm going to cut out my image and then I'll come back and we'll keep going. Okay, my image is cut out. And I'm trying to decide if I want to leave this here or just make the bird this background and cover this background. I think that's what I'll do. This is really busy. I could outline the bird and then tone. You know, I'm going to gesso out the background. I may be sorry, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put my image down on top of my paper here, line up everything where I saw it. Okay, and I'm going to use this as a mask. And let's see, I'll have to make sure I keep it down really well. I'm not going to tape this down. And let's just get to gessoing. And I'm going to have to do probably a couple coats to cover it. And then I'm going to bring in a color that I like, and we all know what color that's probably going to be. So let me clean my brush and I'll get started on that. Okay, I've got my color down. I did a little bit of white scraping on top of that. Let's see what we have. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to come in and bring out the bird. Got a little beak here. I've got a feather, like a wing. I don't know, we're just going to play with the page. I'm going to do that and fast forward, and it's just going to be bringing out the bird some, and it's going to be outlining, and it's going to be doodling and painting, and we'll see what we get, okay? I had no idea this is where this was going, but I just saw it, and I thought, well, this is the way it wants to go, we're going to go. So that's where we're going. All right, I'll be back with you guys as soon as I finish playing and doodling with this page. It's Friday, so I've had a little break from this, and I'm going to come back and work on it some more, and I'm still going to be in fast forward, but I thought I'd give you a quick close-up while it's still dry, let you see what all is happening. I don't know what I'm going to do to it, and there's the washi tape. I really like the washi tape, it's really cute. I'll probably dab my finger in some paint and just fill in these little spots here. I might leave a few of them that brown color because it's actually kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to play with this some more, and then when I'm through with it, if I finish it today, I'll talk to you a little bit about it, and hope you just enjoy the process. See you in a little bit. I'm done with this page. It's just gonna go on and on and on, and I think I don't want to add any more to it. I did turn the camera off. I was turning it on and off, on and off, on and off in between each step, and it just got to the point where I was confused because I looked up one time and it was recording and I didn't think it was supposed to be, and another time it was supposed to be, so I just finished it off camera. But there's a close-up look at the washi tape that we got in the very beginning. If you've watched the beginning of the video, you'll know how to get this. And from a page that we didn't get what we expected, we went ahead and kept working with it. And this is the final outcome of the page. It is different than what I usually do. It's not realistic. I don't go for realism ever, 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 ever. It's just a cute, funky little bird. I don't even know what kind of bird it is. I just had a good time pulling it out of the background that I saw. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing that you can still make something even when you mess up and don't get what you think you're going to go after in the first place. This, I don't know, may not be my favorite thing that I've ever done, but it's growing on me. It's kind of cool. I do love the washi tape, and you can seal it and make it shiny. I don't know. I'll probably use it on a project. Maybe I'll make an iCAD with it, or some tags or something in another video. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave that stuck to the table, and I'm going to leave you with the last close-up look at the little whatever her name is. I haven't named her. I haven't called her anything. It's just something I was doing to play. Playbird? I don't know. All right. It's the weekend. It's Friday. I don't know when these will go up. Probably not for a day or two, but, you know, miracles happen sometimes. I'll try. And I will see you next week sometime. I'm going to come back some point, hopefully next week, and do the clay hearts video that I told you about in the beginning of the video, where I explained how I made the clay hearts that I showed you in another video that I did. So I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.